Hey there, Scorpio. Welcome to your reading for the month of October 2018. Happy birthday to all you Scorpios that are born towards the end of the month there. But let's see what we got going on for you. I feel like it's going to be a good month for you. Although I said that to Cancer and it was not that great. Although it's looking pretty good for you. So I'm not as concerned here for you. But let's see. Yeah, looks really good. You start off with the Eight of Spades, so Recovery, Cancer had the same card. You also have the Three of Diamonds, Cancer had the same card. Pisces is probably going to have both of these cards as well. Card of Rest and just needing rest. I feel like some of you need sleep. I feel like some of you got out of a relationship or something and it's like, you know, it was like exhausting, or you couldn't sleep at night or something. I feel like others maybe were worried about money or something else, and I feel like this is you finally getting rest. So I actually look at this as a positive card for you. You know, to me this card kind of goes both ways, but I do feel like it is you kind of getting to a period of rest. Next, you show up as the Jack of Hearts, or the King of Hearts. So, showing up in a really strong position here. Really good card for the home. So you get this card a lot. I mean, all water signs really get home cards a lot, but maybe you want to spend more time at home, or maybe you just want to stay home at this time. Excuse me. Also, a really good card for love. It can represent somebody who's very caring, compassionate, you know, emotional, nurturing, all those things. So it could represent another water sign. I do feel like there is water, or I do feel like you could be either looking at another water or earth sign, or there's a water or earth sign coming in for you very specifically here with these cards. So that's what I'd say there. It could be your soulmate for sure. This is you know, to me, kings represent soulmates, so I do feel like it could represent a soulmate. Plus you end with the Ace of Hearts, which is a soulmate card. Next you have the Seven of Hearts. I feel like some of you want this. This is you know, kind of like the family card, wanting that family, wanting to build a family, wanting that true secure love, or wanting something, you know, something that's more passionate in your relationship. So I feel like a lot of you maybe want this. For those of you not interested in love, again, this could just be security at work or wanting to work on your passion. So you could have like a passion project, or you could have a certain interest and you want to be working in that field. And this card says you could be doing that at this time. It is a card of, you know, feeling content as well. So, you know, it could just say that you're feeling kind of like very content this month and feeling very happy in general, which of course I like to see. Next, you have the Three of Diamonds. Like I said, Cancer had this card. Be careful of your paperwork. I've been saying this all year to water signs, and I feel like, I mean, until the end of the year, you definitely want to be very careful with paperwork, especially anything important, like anything legal, anything involving the government, taxes, anything like that. I would say be very careful of your paperwork. This represents mistakes that would be really annoying. I always say this card, it doesn't usually mean something bad is going to happen, but it does mean that whatever it is could be really annoying. It could take like a really long time to fix it or whatever. So this says double check all your paperwork, or even better, like have somebody who's better at paperwork double check your paperwork. Again, us water signs, we're not great at paperwork usually. Most of us. Some of us are, but most of us don't like that stuff, you know. So this card says find somebody else, or, you know, find a friend or somebody who's better at looking at paperwork, who could like find your mistakes. Next you have the Eight of Hearts. I feel like this is you creating romantic fantasies here on Earth. So this is my card of like, you know, having romantic ideas of what you want your perfect romance to look like, and this is you like bringing it down to earth, literally manifesting this type of love in your life. So if you're single, I feel like a lot of you could be manifesting your kind of like perfect partner. Nobody's perfect, of course, but, you know, kind of like your perfect partner here on earth. For others of you, I feel like this could also just represent other things that you want, like money or whatever, and I feel like you're kind of being a very strong manifester this month. I would actually say your whole entire reading is about manifestation. I feel like you are just kind of manifesting everything that you want. I feel like there could be a lot of surprises here as well. Next, you have the Nine of Diamonds. So changes. This is a card of profits in vision as well. So I feel like there could be raises, promotions for a lot of you. New jobs as well. Again, if you've been waiting for a job for a long time, this could represent a new job coming in. I would say, again, be careful of the word perfect, because I would say that at this time for water signs, it's like we probably want a job, but you know, if we don't have one and we want one, but maybe it's not perfect. Just looking at the chart over here, again, maybe it's like not the best job or whatever, but this card just says just take it for now, because it will probably solve a bunch of other problems at this time. This card can also represent two people drifting apart. So, you know, it can say that you've been in a relationship, but maybe you just kind of, you know, drifted apart, or there was some sort of breakup. I only feel that for a small percentage of you, but usually, again, it's kind of like a good way to do it, because usually, again, you just drift apart and it's like no big deal. Next, you have the Four of Diamonds, patience. I do feel like things are changing for you at this time, but it might be taking a little bit of time, is what this card says. Also the card of moving, so some of you could be thinking about moving or moving on to a new location. Could even be work as well. You could be moving to a new work location or something. Other than that, it can say that a soulmate is coming in. This is actually, believe it or not, a love card. It can say that a soulmate is coming in, but again, it could take time or work. But it would be somebody where you're building, like, this is a card of solid foundation. So it would say that you are building something that is built on, kind of a much more solid foundation. And finally here you have the Ace of Hearts. So again, love. I feel like some of you already are in love with somebody at this time, and if you're not, it could represent somebody new. This can also represent an offer in other areas of your life. Again, I feel like for you, Scorpio, it's pretty straightforward. There's tons of love and money here in your reading coming in, and if you're not seeing it, you have these eights. Where was this? The Eight of Hearts that just says you need to create it. You need to start putting in work to make it happen as well. People always come at my videos. They're like, "I'm not getting love or work." I'm like, "What are you doing?" And they always say, "Nothing." I'm like, well, these things aren't just going to magically appear. So, definitely put the work in to get the things that you want, and you will get them. That's what this says. Eight of Hearts says you can have whatever you want this month. You just have to put the work in to get it. But looks really good. So thank you for watching, and enjoy your October.